So today I'm going to be demonstrating this COMPONOVA Smart Kitchen Composter here. You can see this is like a very compact device that allows you to make compost in your kitchen. In my opinion, it looks very sleek for one. You can see here's what the bottom looks like. It has like kind of little rubber things to keep it in place. It's not too heavy, but it has a good amount of weight to it. You can see up here are the different modes that we're going to be going over. You have the Power, Eco, Smart, the Flourish, and then you can even make dog food with this kibble and clean adjustment there. What's nice about this is when you are done getting the compost, this has a little bucket here. Let me get you a better view of that. This has the little bucket here that allows you to just pull it out so you can take it and then go dump your compost as you need. And then put this back in. It also makes it easier for cleaning, of course. It does come with a little scoop and also a tongs as well to put all of your compost inside of there. And another thing that I really appreciate, because I'm not like a professional composter or gardener by any means, is this little magnetic cheat sheet that shows you things that you can or should put inside of your composter and things that you should not. So that's really helpful. And then there's even a little QR code here to get more information on that. And then there is a manual that goes through everything, of course, on the operation on this as well. But as far as getting your first compost done, very simple. You can see I have a small amount here. We just got some egg shells, like some leftover tomatoes and banana peels. You want to cut these up as small as possible before putting them inside there. So I cut these up a little bit. You probably get best results if you cut it up more than I did, to be honest, but I'm gonna test it and see kind of how big these can be. From there, then you can grab your either tongs or this little thing, and we're just gonna dump these inside of here. We're gonna crush up that egg just a little bit more, just like that. And you can see this thing can hold quite a bit. So I mean, you could put a lot more, of course, than what I did in there. Just doing this for like demonstration purposes. You can see like it's barely even kind of full inside of there. But we're gonna put this into its spot. Make sure it lines up with the arrows here, just like that. Right there we go. There's little arrows. So you saw there's a little arrow thing right here. So you want to make sure that arrow is pointing down. And that's how you know you can lift it in and out. So when you're putting it back in, you want to make sure those arrows line up and it kind of falls into place there before you're using it. Just a heads up. And then of course you want to make sure it is plugged in and ready to go. So we're going to plug this in right underneath here. And once it is plugged in, you'll hear the beeps going on right there. Sorry, I'm trying to get you the best kind of view of this. So you see the beeps and it's flashing that there is power. So we want to make sure that the lid is on this. And once again, there is a little arrow here, and then you want to put it on the unlock arrow first. And then you want to make sure that this thing gets locked. You can see once it's locked, the power button will flash just a solid color. You can see when I unlock it, it then starts to flash again. So before you start this thing, make sure that you have a solid power going on there. And then you have the 3 different modes, as I mentioned, the Eco Smart, the Flourish, and the Kibble and Clean. As I mentioned, I'm not a gardener by any means, but I think most people will probably use the Eco Smart mode. You can use the Flourish if you want to, or the Kibble Clean, but we're gonna be going over the we're gonna be doing the Eco Smart one here. So all you need to do is press that button. You can see it will light up. And right away, this thing is starting to mix everything up. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's going to mix everything up. So we'll come back here in a little bit and kind of show you the final results on this thing. So I know I have a microphone here, so it may be hard, but the first thing that I want to point out is that this thing is actually a lot quieter than I was expecting it to be. So this is on right now, and I'm trying to put the mic up to it, so maybe you can even just hear it. But if you weren't listening for this thing, you wouldn't even know it's on. So I was expecting it to be kind of loud, making a noise almost like a garbage disposal, but just know it's not like that. So it's going through and it's mixing up all the stuff inside of there right now. So like I said, we'll come back more, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how loud this thing actually is, because it's not loud at all. Okay, so it now has been about an hour and a half or so, and this thing is off. You can see it's got the light flashing there. Oops, I just turned that on. We can unlock it. This thing is a little bit warm. You can see inside of here, I didn't put a lot in there to begin with, so I'm not surprised. Like, you can see how much is in here, but we have some compost in here, so I can take this and put this into wherever, you know, and you can grab this and pull it out. That just comes out this way, and then you can dump that out as you need to. But pretty cool how that works.